Welcome to the hot seat.
Hey.
I don't want to look like I'm filming 2 videos in one day, so I've changed my outfit.
And I took my glasses off.
Me too. We both
and
have
I
these.
put some on. Are these man glasses?
Those are my computer glasses.
I don't know how they help you see, but anyhow.
They do.
They do?
Yeah.
Put them on.
Put them on right now.
Today, we're going to actually do some YouTube channel analysis. I just figured you might be getting sick of all of the standard type companies. So
websites and whatnot.
Websites and local SEO. So let's dive into YouTube because, as you know, we're kind of YouTube geeks and we do a lot of YouTube consulting. So we want to help you get your YouTube
on fire.
On fire, yeah.
Light your YouTube pants on
Oh,
fire.
I totally forgot the intro. I'm Janelle.
I'm Cory.
Tyler.
Yep, and today we're going to light your YouTube pants on fire. We're getting redundant.
Not literally.
Never.
No, just figuratively. So, animation chefs. This is a friend of mine. I met him at my Seth Godin weekend, and he's got this awesome YouTube channel with his kids that they started, and they've done a ton.
I'm Ben, and I'm Noah.
These are his kids.
We are the animation chefs.
Oh, nice.
They do great stuff.
We're the War Brothers who host the Animation Chef Show. We have app reviews, demonstrations, contests, and a lot of slapstick silliness.
All focused on making
Pretty
kids
good
better
video.
filmmakers.
Yeah.
We want to produce more episodes.
Kids can do this?
Oh yeah, they teach kids. So they go all over the world. They teach kids in elementary how to make animated videos.
Wow.
And it's stop animation, which Tyler's like, oh, my kids wouldn't have patience for, and maybe not so. I don't know.
Maybe it's a certain type of kid.
Yeah.
But you know, you got a target market.
Yeah. But look how many, they've been diligent, cranking out video like every week for years. They got over 200 videos, and they came to us because they're like, we have no strategy. They want to grow their subscribers. Look, right now they're at 401 subscribers.
For 200 videos, that's kind of sad.
Yeah, it is. Because, you know, if you're going to be this diligent in cranking out content,
You want more subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
And you want more views. I mean,
Yeah.
2 years old and you've got 900 views.
Yeah.
Sad.
We can do way
I
better.
feel sad about
Something.
that.
We can do something here.
Yeah. And look at the one that
Chin
has...
up, animation chefs.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Come on, we can do this for you. Look at 1,800 views. That's a big one. I'm trying to find their biggest viewed video because that gives you give us an idea of why it got more views. Oh, the Abominable Snowman. So I can tell you right now, just by looking at the ones I see, the Abominable Snowman.
Abdominal.
Abdominal.
Fun.
That's cute.
That is
They must have abs.
Yeah, it must have
You're
abs.
gonna click
Well,
through and see.
yeah, I
Click
don't know
it
if
so
you
we
guys
can
show
see.
me.
Why it's
No,
called
let's show
abdominal.
more. Just for kicks, yeah. Oh.
Oh, no optimization. Look at that.
Look how fun. I want to do it.
You do? Because it'll teach you how. This is actually really cool. I've watched these with my kids to figure out how to do it. Isn't that cool?
Oh, and a friend is born.
Maybe they'll go on a date.
Huh.
I thought you didn't like dating anymore.
Don't
all
Talk
can
about
talk
it a
about.
lot.
It's all these people know me from. My manhunt video. Look, it's going to be a woman. Oh, it's going to be a snow fight. It's not Adam and Eve and the birth of snowmen.
I think we can.
In the snowman
Stop
house.
now.
I don't know. I'm into this.
Cory wants to watch. Do we let
Do you guys
Cory
mind
watch?
if we just finish this out? I mean, geez.
I can tell Cory
What do you have to do today?
a cartoon
Sit back and
watcher.
enjoy the show.
Cory likes cartoons.
I love cartoons.
Well, maybe we should just play it in the background while we talk. But if you guys want to learn how to make these, this is what you do. What are the comments? Awesome animation from the animation. Love this. Awesome animation. Okay. No optimized videos.
None. No description, no
Yeah.
contact information, no websites, no links, no. This is a golden area.
Yeah.
Right
and
here.
these are
You
keyword rich.
Fill it up. Fill it to the brim with relevant stuff.
Well, because let's go see something really quick. I'm going to go in a new tab. What if I was curious in learning how to make animated videos?
Sure.
Would they even pull up? And I can even do that search just to even narrow it because they're big on YouTube. Let's go to YouTube and do the search. I'm a kid. I just heard that you could learn how to make stop motion videos. That's what that's called. And, whoa, they're not even ranking. With 204 videos, I'm not seeing... These guys are the experts on how to make stop motion video.
Mm-hmm.
Type stop motion for kids. Let's see if
Stop
that's any
motion
better.
for kids, okay. Let's even do production. Video production. We're getting even super specific.
Yeah.
These are long tail. They should be ranking.
They should be popping
You should have
up.
204 videos for that. And I even want
That's
to
a
go.
problem.
I want to go see like what are some of the biggest keywords here because they're not going after.
Stop motion video for kids was
Had a lot of search.
Well,
yeah,
it
so
came
that's
up in the
true.
predictive result.
Create animated.
Create
Video.
animated videos. Look at that for free. You know, that's something we know is being searched for, and we can even go. Nothing here.
Not on
And look
this
at some of these are
page.
getting 168,000 views. They're gonna make animated
Using
video.
Scribe to create how to make an animated
Animated
video,
infographic.
how to create an animated, how to
to.
look at all
How
that,
to.
how
Lots
to,
of
man.
how-to.
These guys could optimize.
We are
optimize
experts
these.
in
How
how to.
to create a stop motion. Oh my gosh! Look at all these keywords that auto populate. That means they're being searched for quite a bit. How to create a stop motion. All of those. Let's just see. I don't see animation chefs anywhere. And look at the
Nope.
difference in views, you guys. If you just, this is why with
Rank there. Yeah.
YouTube keyword research.
Let's go back to their channel if we
Okay.
can and just see, like, do they have any channel description? Have they
I
done
bet
any
they
of that
haven't
stuff?
even optimized their
Let's go
channel.
by there.
Let's go see. All right, here's their about on their channel page. Ooh, cook up your own
This-
content.
Well, that's a nice tagline, but
But
it
it
does
is
not come up in
not-
search
It's
engines.
not a keyword rich.
Link to their blog. There's no links to their other social.
Yep, you gotta optimize. Okay, cute website, not bad. Secret media recipes for kids. Their dad was in film production. He's just a brilliant man. But, you know, he doesn't have time to stay on top of or abreast or apprised of how to do a YouTube channel
Right.
strategy. Hence why he's
Who does?
contacted us.
Really?
Well,
We
you
do.
know,
Except people that are nerdy about it.
totally geek out over YouTube marketing. Did you just snort? I did too.
Snorters.
But you know what?
I
I
only
do
do
have
that
to
when I'm
say,
asleep.
they have focused on Twitter. They do have a lot of followers on Twitter, but is Twitter the best platform when you're doing stop motion video?
And
Let
for
me think.
kids,
Twitter. I've never seen a kid on Twitter.
they better not be on Twitter.
No, I don't even think they would.
Parents.
Parents, tweets for kids.
Yeah, I mean, and parents are ultimately the buyers, right?
Yeah. That's true. I guess if
No,
you're
no, still doesn't make any sense to me.
But no.
Yeah.
Rather
Yeah.
focus on YouTube.
Yeah.
blog, let's see if they got a blog.
There's your blog.
And how active are we here? It looks.
Doesn't have dates.
And they went to an Apple store and they did the UFC. Oh, the food court munchie martial arts.
Way to go with the blogging, though.
Yep.
You know, that's
It's nice.
Yep, but you know what? If you're video animators, your video blog, I saw one that was done right.
there we go.
Should be a video
Oh,
blog.
That's weird, Janelle.
I know.
No.
And they make great video though. Did you see?
Sarcasm. Leaking it.
I'm just saying,
Sarcasm.
man. Let's read about them. I want to see the man.
So you're saying more of a vlog than a blog.
vlog. That's what I
The
love.
V
Except
is
that
for video.
for SEO, you gotta have.
You do. You need
Yeah.
have some
some.
text.
Transcription.
text.
That's
Transcribe the video.
why. Yes.
Bing.
Oh, and
Right
you
answer.
should upload that to YouTube because I won't sing anymore. I wasn't singing. I was
Go ahead.
Oh, one of these
song.
we should do all musical.
real good. Oh my
The
god.
musical version.
Yeah, that's what would,
You
that
guys
would be.
sing.
That would be entertaining from top to bottom.
The only reason I will
My
not do
favorite.
that, head
my
singer.
favorite. Did you ever watch
band.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
Yes.
Did you really?
A couple.
Do you remember the musical episodes?
No.
Oh
I
my
didn't,
gosh,
watch
they were
it, watch
brilliant.
it. Like I've seen some.
They did
Psych
some.
did
They
one.
did some that were musicals.
Psych did the Psych the music.
Brilliant.
These guys sing for like a living
No.
when they're not marketing.
No.
Okay.
There's no living.
He
in
was
it.
in Little Women,
Yeah, thank you.
A community
Yeah.
production of Little Women.
Yeah, okay.
and he's got an incredible voice. And Tyler had a rock
I was in
band,
a '90s rock band.
and they went gold and platinum
No.
and silver
No.
star. Whatever
Not
those-
even close.
I made those up.
Not even.
5
But-
Grammys.
Thank
Yeah.
you. No.
So back to the animation chefs. Enough
Their
about them.
description
Let's talk
sucks.
about me. Okay.
Let's look at their discussion tab.
All right. Description over here.
No, it's right here. Discussion.
Oh, discussion tab.
Let's see if
Gotcha.
there's anybody talking. No.
Nobody's talking about it yet. We
Channels?
are.
Channels
Channels.
tab?
This would be a great one. Oh, Shark versus Rabbit. They created. This is their series. So I'm actually glad that they are featuring.
But they only have 14 subscribers.
But look how many people started viewing
And
this
their
Shark.
last video was 6 years ago.
Oh,
Dead
dude.
channel.
Yeah.
1,000.
Where you reach up, right? You
Yep.
you reach up through these, not
Climb
reaching
the
down.
flagpole. That's right. You always want to elevate yourself with whoever you link to. Their playlists. Oh, good. They've started using playlists. I don't know that it's strategy yet, but the fact that they know there's a playlist, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Your playlists are a great way to keyword rank and to, there's a strategy behind your playlist. So if you're doing stop motion animation for kids, I would have one that, you know, one of your playlists even named that.
They need to have a whole series of how-to videos. How to.
I want to know how those kids soared through the air in that one video. Like,
that was pretty
True.
rad.
Why not even, why don't we
cool video tricks.
Cool video tricks.
But it needs to be a how-to.
How to.
How to make really cool video tricks.
How to add cool video tricks to your stop animation.
Yeah.
Because
Awesome.
I know they're focused on
how
stop
to
animation.
add a man flying to your video. How to...
Yeah.
Mhm.
Then
Like,
there's
you
your
can get
playlist.
specific.
Then people are just sucked in watching that one after the other because they automatically play in a playlist.
So I have a question for you
Love it.
guys. Are you suggesting they should do even more video type tips and not just stop motion? Do you think they've boxed themselves in too much here?
I don't know. I don't know how much content you could do about stop motion. I'm
I
sure there's a
know. How many
bajillion things you
how-tos?
could do.
Yeah, because I think that's what the key is. They can teach kids as young as 4 and 5 years old how to do this, and they do. They
But it would need to be like
kindergartens.
hyper specific, like
Oh.
how to do a Lego stop motion.
Mm-hmm. And
Yeah.
I'm thinking,
You know,
what's...
and I bet type that in.
Yeah. And think here too, Montessori schools that are really hands-on, you need a playlist that is Montessori video animation for kids, because those instructors, you know what I mean? You've got to start thinking of your target market.
Look at that.
How to do Lego stop motion. How to do Lego stop motion animation.
How do Lego? Dude,
Gosh,
it's a whole niche there.
I want to see if they have anyone doing that. Do we have any competition?
I'm
How to do
sure.
Lego stop motion. Oh, Lego makes, oh no. In there.
500,000 views.
Oh my gosh. And
You can fund a company with videos that get 500,000 views.
You really can, and you know what? You can start bottom feeding off these. If they create their own and we get it ranking under this one, now we're going to pick up all the views from here. So this is how we do strategy with YouTube. And you see, we do it with our musicians all the time. We get them to create a cover of one of the most popular trending songs, and we have them do a cover for it. So now when people go look for Coldplay's, you know, most famous song right now, they'll see Coldplay's, but then they'll see we'll rank their video right below it, and then they'll start clicking on that. That's how we get our artists recognized, and then that's how we get them. Now we'll find the next trending song, and they'll do a cover, and as we do that, now we can go to some tricks. Once you've got a video, say we do a bottom feeder, or we steal traffic from a Lego video, the animation chefs at the end, say this was the animation chef video. Dude, that's awesome. Right
That was cool.
This is stop motion.
Yeah.
Look how funny.
It's so much cooler than clay. I like the clay too. But this is really
Step
cool.
1. What on earth is a
We
brick
don't
film?
want to watch the whole thing, but at the very end,
What on earth?
I want to show you some strategies for building your subscribers and promoting your other videos, and actually getting them to go to your channel and increase your views. Let's see if these guys have done it.
Thanks for watching. I make other animations too. So
Click here to watch
click on
part
them if
2.
you want.
Nice.
Perfect. They've got a
Those
strategy.
magnetic balls you saw in the video.
Now I'm
they're
like,
called Zen magnets.
oh, this looks
Look how cool you
rad.
do it with magnetic
And I
balls.
make videos with them too.
I'm
so
gonna hit here.
Click away.
He's got to tell me to subscribe to his channel.
Wait, so you're telling me that I'm just a puppet to help you get publicity on the internet?
He's
Wow.
He's clever.
Well, that's news to me.
Look how fun.
It's nice, and he had a custom thumbnail. If you
Yep,
look back
he
there.
did
It's nice.
The only thing
this
this guy did pretty
channel.
good.
Didn't invite you to
He
subscribe.
didn't invite
though.
you to subscribe.
But he does have 15,000 subscribers,
Yep.
so we're gonna give him some props.
Yeah. But you know, if he would have told me to subscribe, I might have done it. But since he didn't, I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go
forget it.
back.
Well, and you're on my computer, so
Yeah.
you're-
Actually, I'm going to subscribe Tyler to it.
no,
Should subscribe.
I'm in the Blossom account, so
Awesome.
probably shouldn't.
They're like, who's subscribing us to Lego Stop Motion? Tyler. He loves.
Isabel would love that. She'd be like, "Oh, that's Tyler makes me
If
laugh
the next
so
project's
hard."
late, it's because he's busy
Animation.
making Lego.
Right.
Yes.
So I want to see
Sorry.
if they're doing any of that.
Making weight loss videos with Legos.
I can tell you
Do they have fat Legos?
I don't
that,
think so.
we
They
can
should.
make them. I can tell you that they're not inviting people to subscribe just by the 401. So
No.
I can even show you. Let's just see what the ending of their videos look like. I'm going to skip here.
Yes.
All right, let's hit.
Wooden friend to leave the stand and ride off to freedom using only this piece of paper.
They're cute kids.
All right, we'll get busy on that.
That's our show.
Join us next time, especially you three.
The cinematography is fun. They've got some skill.
Oh, yeah.
Animation.
Bone animate. How clever. That's cute.
Anime. Awesome.
Animate. Yeah.
Not
Join
Join
us.
us at
Animation Chef, so go to the website.
No.
There's no click through. There's no. Google has a great annotation piece that lets you create links right inside the video.
And call them to subscribe. You know, one of my favorite video people. You've got to invite them to subscribe. You want me to show you piano guys how they build a channel here? Let's go look at this.
They don't know what they're doing.
Oh yeah, I know, seriously. But you know, the best YouTube marketer I know who did the channel, Piano Guys, knew exactly what he was doing and built an incredible audience for the Piano Guys. And I want to show you a great technique. If you are trying to build subscribers, if you're trying to build an authority channel, this is what you've got to do. And you can see how they do what I was talking about, how they do the bottom feeding. They'll do these popular songs where they do remixes of the songs that are trending, and they'll put them together in combos. Their new one that just came out was Jackson 5, Bach. This is actually pretty cool. I just saw the other day.
That is cool.
It's one of the few channels I actually subscribe to.
I want you, Bach. Huh.
But I'll show you at the end. Isn't that funny?
That's
It's
nice.
pretty
I
funny.
love it.
But check out the subscription, how they get you at the end. And we can go show you even some other
You just
ones.
paused.
Oh, I want to just skip. Usually when I go like that, it comes to the
You
end.
just click-
Ah,
you
look
just
at
Click too high.
Okay, so here we go. Backseat driver. Sign up for updates, exclusive offers, buy song, special.
And those are clickable links.
Yep. Boom, boom. I think they usually do it.
No, so what I was seeing is we do race 13.
Come see us on tour.
They're using so many calls to actions. It's awesome. They've gotten so much better over the last year. Hey, they didn't do a subscribe. They usually do. This one will have one. This is one of my faves.
One that might have been before.
Yeah, I might have skipped it, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, I wanted to do not this one.
You wanted to go forward.
Go forward.
Yeah, use the little arrows with the line.
This thing?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, dudes.
You betcha.
Any day. This is a good one. Let's just watch it. Just kidding. This is like Cory wants to watch the stop animation. Bye. This is the Piano Guides Insider portfolio. This is their new thing that they've started. Their own little brand that they didn't have before. So they've actually gone and superimposed these back onto their old ones. They have a different strategy now than even what they were doing before just to get you to subscribe.
They have almost 4 million
Almost 4 million
subscribers, so
Yeah.
we're going to give them props.
Yep. They know how to build a channel. Well, their marketing guy. Let's do, if you guys want a really good guy to follow, Derral Eves on YouTube. He'll show you how to get more views. He's my business coach on YouTube marketing. Check it. He's got subscribe here. I would subscribe to his channel. So look, subscribe, subscribe. He shows you his new ones, his next ones. Cheap, inexpensive way to get some killer awesome YouTube marketing advice. Just go subscribe, okay? And he'll do this at the end. He'll do something cool and clever and always get you to subscribe. And then you can just keep watching all of his. And you know what? Every one of these search terms, how to grow with 0 views, 0 subs, he does research to find out who's searching for these keyword terms. And he makes the videos, make sure he gets found.
Questions about how do you get the ball rolling with views in the...
Anyhow.
Cool.
We can go back now to animation chefs. What else have we missed on? There's so much with YouTube marketing to go over, but we're giving you some good tips. Yeah, this is a good start. Do you want to give them any more tips, or do you want to make them watch another episode?
I think we're good.
Yeah, we need to get. What did we just go to? Is this another animation chef's channel? Oh, this is a problem.
Certainly looks like a duplicate channel.
Because the other one had artwork. This is actually a problem a lot of clients have, is they have multiple channels. And in our YouTube consulting, we will see clients, we got to consolidate channels.
Yep.
Or eliminate. So this is actually really bad news when you've got 2 channels. And
they're going to compete.
Compete, and they're going to confuse the search engine.
That first one their toddler posted. That's happened
so
to me.
Funny. Really?
They get your phone and they give it titles like T7.
Yeah. And look, this one hasn't been optimized either. Oh, actually, this is better.
It's probably a little more optimized.
This is better because it's older. We are here to teach you how, from start to finish, create your own stop-motion animation.
It probably gets traffic, and then they only have 6 videos on it, and the videos aren't great.
Yeah, and this was joined 2012. We got to get rid of duplicate accounts.
This is a problem.
I wonder how many extra channels they even have. Okay, so we really, really, really want to consolidate these. Or get rid of them. Look, it's the same people. I knew it was the wrong channel because there's no artwork.
They've got hundreds of videos.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
so,
that's a big problem.
I'm glad we found this because we need to take care of that. And
easy.
Channels,
easy fix.
If they even knew, they could at least promote their other channel, but they're not doing that. But cool. All right. So there's some stuff we can do with animation chefs. We're excited to have them. We'll be working with them soon. We'll be starting. They get back from spring break. So stay tuned. We're going to help animation chefs take it to the next level. So
that's all for today.
Yeah, wrapping it up from the hot seat.
Isn't this the M&M thing?
Yeah, was that what they did?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Word.
But I think you're not supposed to do that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Doesn't that mean I love you? Or is that Satan?
You stick your thumb out.
Oh, were you doing the bad one?
Yeah,
we gotta edit that. That's not what we're about at Kickfire. We're on that.
Censored.
Hey man, until next time.
Hope you're
have a hot seat.
Hope your
fans are on.
Hot date.
Fire. Date.
Hot date.
How do you stop the date?
See ya.
Oh, I know. It's up here.
You push some buttons.
Stop.